two were two. Right?
Exactly.
If you're black and white, stop saying you have black and have white. You're not have anything. If anything, you're more black than white. You're more black than Asian because black is
the black. It takes the dominant gene. Exactly. The father's black, so you know what I'm saying. Black is the dominant gene.
Even if the mother was black,
yeah,
it's still the mother.
It's the dominant gene.
I'm not saying we're superior. I'm saying.
Oh no. It is. Come on, bro. I mean, you know. So,
let's talk about it. Oh, baby, let's talk about it. Got the hottest song in the land. Always begin to talk about keep it up. Talk about that food that's for your soul. It's one thing you need to know. Don't be afraid to play. Go ahead and play. And I might learn something new today. It's okay to mess up your clothes. Don't be afraid to play. Go ahead and play. And I might learn something new today. New today. Everybody needs something. Somewhere you can go. Talk about what's in on the news. Sometimes I'm I need more control. Cause my machine raising no food. You'll be true. Let's talk about it. Oh, baby, let's talk about it. You got the hottest song in the land. Always begin to talk about keep it up. To talk about that food is for your soul. It's one thing you need to know. Don't be afraid to play. Go ahead and play. And I might learn something new today. It's okay to mess up your clothes. Don't be afraid to play. Go ahead and play. And I might learn something
new today. New today. New today.
Shout out to Pretty Rico Band for the theme song. I've been actually I follow Pretty Rico Bands on Instagram, and he's very active.
Pretty Rico Bands.
Right, he entertains me, he educates me, and he impacts because he gave us this theme song. So shout out to PBR, Pretty Rico Bands. Y'all go run up them numbers and follow him on Instagram. Once again, it's Wind Down Wednesday. We just happen to be live now. We done figure that shit out. So now we done figure that shit out. We live, and you can't stop us now.
We live, bitch. Hey, bitch.
So when we drop the curses, there's no algorithm that can stop us.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's going to be in the live chat tonight. As my dog said, episode 97. 97. We still in a good year.
It was still a good year, man.
We still in a good year. 97. That's Busta.
That was a good thing.
That's
we were coming out of
Biggie. God bless him
everything.
dead,
Biggie,
but, you know,
Biggie was in March. It was all good.
But that's Busta's run.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of fuck shit in 97, bro. I was doing a lot of fuck shit in 97.
Eminem.
I was trying to get on the How to Be a Player soundtrack. You remember the movie How to Be a Player? Yeah, I was fucking with Def Jam. I was trying to get on How to Be a Player soundtrack, bro. That's what I was doing in 97. Facts.
That is funny.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
That is funny.
Yeah, big dog. Yeah.
So we back in the building, man. Welcome back to another episode of Mud Podcast here on Mud TV. We thank you guys for.
I was in New Orleans, bro. Oh, crazy. You're just taking me back.
Oh, 97. That's Master P run.
Right?
That's P's run. Let's make him say, oh, that's P run.
I'm on a trip. I'm on a trip from Alabama to New Orleans. And I hear the radio and I hear some. I always feel like
M.O.B. Dick.
Somebody's watching me.
I'm in the dope game.
Right? And I'm like, I'm a Florida boy, right? All I know is 8 Ball and MJG and Scarface. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Don't get me wrong, because in 96, right, I was in Cali. So I remember when P was doing the whole, it's the ice
9,
cream,
6
man.
and forever.
Right? So he was doing the whole No Limit thing, but he was more Cali than down south. So I hear this shit, right? And I get on the phone with my peeps. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So by the time I come back to Orlando, you know what I'm saying? Hit up Blockbuster Music. Wow. I get this single and the shit is history.
Your age.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm Benjamin
your
Buttons,
age with that
baby.
Blockbuster. Your age with that
But no,
Blockbuster.
that's just crazy. Shout out to Master P because he's still entertaining, educating, impacting, motivating.
Yes, he
so
is.
that's a flashback to 97. We jumped into the DeLorean. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But, you know, speaking of flashbacks, man, how was your week?
Oh, man, my week was good, man. First off, I'm sorry, family. we got a special guest in the building tonight with us.
Man, you know what I mean.
My comrade, my young gunner. We got brother Amp Trip in the back. He gonna be on in a little bit to
Boy,
give us
you
this
Trip.
talk.
You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
this talk.
We got Amp Trip in the building, man. I've had the
Ooh-wee.
pleasure of just chopping it up with him, BTS,
Yeah, we had
behind the scenes.
We had a lot of pre-production talk.
So, you know, I mean, definitely. This was kind of just sprung on me yesterday, bro. Like, you know, management just hit me up and was like, yo, we got a guest coming in. I was like, really?
Management.
You know what I'm saying? So
Internship.
all the graphics and everything you see is done by the ponytail hit intern. So,
but
you know, that's me.
So my week, man, my week was good. Yo, I had a really dope experience this past week.
Okay.
So Sunday, you know, I'm back to playing ball. I was playing ball. And I took my son and my nephew out.
Okay.
And man, it was super dope, bro. Like we went 2-2. But like to really be hooping with my son
Did you
was
feel like
crazy. Like he was snagging rebounds. Nigga was hit a 3, kept us in the game. Like we was down 11-1. He kept us in the game with offensive rebounds. I'm like, yo, this is dope.
were you having like a LeBron moment? Did you feel like that was you and Bronny out there? And like,
We better than that nigga.
you're like, you're throwing oops and shit. Like, he was like
Brian, I put you in the cooker.
oops and shit like.
Brian, I'll put you in the cooker, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, it was really dope, man. It was a really good experience.
Generations, right? Surreality.
Yeah. And I'm definitely, we gon', you know, they wanted it. They loved it, you know.
Just imagine if you were on the team with him and you had to like get down in the post with him. You know what I'm saying? He might have got you though.
Nah,
He might have got you though.
I'd have put him in that cooker.
Oh no.
I ain't gonna lie, we was playing 1-on-1 one day, and I went to go hit him with a move, and he was there. I had to hit him with an up and under. Like I had to hit a counter. I was like, oh shit, you long motherfucker, you long ass. You know, it's like he long and tall. So yeah, you right. I had to hit him with a you know,
Yeah.
I had to get him an
He had to
extra.
go to the park move on his
Yeah, I had to
back.
get him an
Like,
extra with him.
yo.
I had to get him with
You know what I'm saying? You got a
the
little too much family right there,
So
bro.
yeah, man, that was the highlight of my week. What about you, brother?
Man, everything is everything, man. I just put in time with Hermanos at the studio this weekend, getting ready
Yeah,
for the next
songs
single
out, songs
from Luke
out.
Carroll. Speaking of the song, The Way You Move.
Yes.
On all streaming platforms, Green with the EGREENE, featuring Luke Carroll. We doing numbers. I appreciate
here.
y'all for helping me with that. But no, that's what I did this weekend, man. Besides that, just brushed up on a bunch of nothing and made it look good.
Brother Amp, how was your week, man?
Ah, man, it was great, dog. I can't complain. You know, Black Power is
Hey.
still in that in the community.
Hey.
Young brothers, they keep reaching out to me. You know, and I wish anybody who keeps wanting to learn, whether you white or indifferent, white, black, indifferent, I believe everybody needs education. You know.
Oh, we finna get this.
Oh, man.
We gotta get this.
We finna
Hold
get
on,
it
man.
poppin',
Let's get to it so
We
we
gonna
can
get it
get this
poppin',
brother
man. We
on.
gonna get
It's
Bro
about to
Amp.
be fire tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on camera and he gonna go ahead and give all this info to y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, when he
Man,
talk,
I'm
he
saying,
just-
like, you know, we were talking like, it's so fucked up because we talking about like social class levels off camera and shit. We talking about tier levels and it's like, how can I even, you know, promo a Patreon or some shit like that when we just talk about tier levels? Because this shit right here we get for free, baby, you gotta love it. With that
Absolutely.
being said, again, there is 3 things that we do and we
Championship
do them
banner.
great. That is entertain, educate, and impact. Stop sitting on the sideline. Get in the game. Join the mudslide because we slanging. Right now, wherever you at, stop what you're doing because we know you watching live on YouTube. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button at YouTube, Mud TV. Don't forget to hit the bell like my dogs say so you can get all of the new content when it's fresh off the presses in unison because we know Facebook and Instagram are the same. We appreciate y'all for following us at Watch Mud TV. And when them donations flow in because you love the content and you want to help this program grow, and we appreciate y'all, that too is Cashapp, Watch Mud TV. You can follow me at You Love Garland Green at Instagram, and then my dog is at Twandy the Student, real name, no gimmicks.
Real name, no
Suits and
gimmicks, man.
ties, yelling out, pay the
So
guys.
let's jump into it, man. Since we here, we gonna get into our first segment, which this is actually gonna now be a show.
It's actually a show because it was
Show for us.
actually the show that started everything off. Kind of basically, man. Just a quick history lesson, man. We both do music. At one point in time, I was his manager. We were running this thing, right? He decided he wanted to run
My
his
bad,
mouth
y'all.
on the mic, right? So we did a show called Asking About My Passion, right? We did that.
Yeah, we did that.
But at
for
the
us.
same time, you know, we in the sports. My dog had a ideal to run a blog called,
Fans on the game too.
and that started somewhere back in what, 2013?
Yeah.
Damn. So for 8 years, we were doing Fans of the Game too. He was running the pod, and I did
Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook page. We ran a pod for about 2 years, I did a segment called The Lowdown. I specialized in like draft picks, young college players, things like that. But we always start the show off with sports, bro. So we just gonna give y'all 30 minutes of fan of the game.
We gotta jump into it.
This is a Lakers pod.
It is, and unfortunately, let's just get it out the way.
Oh fuck.
Let's get the pain out the way.
Can't censor me on that one, guys.
Did the Lakers quit? We were down 30 at halftime last night and lost by 30.
Hey man, let me tell you.
Schroeder had 0 points.
Hey man, say man.
Nigga, we sorry, dog.
Hey man, say man. Check this
Man,
out,
shout
right?
out to Snoop. Snoop said we sorry. Listen, so let's jump into this real quick. You know, I always tell you the playoffs, all it does is enhances your bad habits throughout the season.
Man.
So all these scoring droughts that I was concerned about all season, can't hit no threes, can't hit no wide open shot. When I heard that we not only shot the most wide open threes, but had the worst percentage in the playoffs on wide open threes, I knew it was a problem.
Man.
And there's a reason Monty Williams was running zone on us. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Monty Williams is out coaching Frank Vogel.
Man, we gotta get our matchups back.
I have not seen this team act like they ain't been here before.
But a lot of these guys haven't, right? No, you can speak up, man. You the ghost host. Speak up. Right? Check this out, right? So I go to me and my dog, right? We up late because you know the Lakers always play late, right? So I'm watching the triad. That's what I call the Nets. Do what they do and just sacrifice up the Boston Celtics real nice and easy, right? That shit was just masterful. So, you know, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, didn't want to stay up late. I'm kind of high last night for the Lakers. So I'm just judging it. I put my phone on airplane mode so I don't get none of your texts offer up. I'm just waiting for the first shot. This is what I say to the universe. I say, universe, if we come out off jump and make the first shot, we going to win the game. So, bitch, I went to sleep, and all I saw was Markieff Morris hit that 3. I said, we in it. I woke up this morning to tragedy.
I don't know what's going on. Frank Vogel started a lineup
Tragedy.
that never has played with each other last night.
Okay. I asked you, I sent you a text, right? I said, are we not using Trez?
I don't know. Listen, I've been making excuses all season for why Trez has not played a bigger role. But I'm going to be honest with you, man, and Steven Jackson alluded to
He said it today.
I miss Steven Jackson talking about basketball.
He said it today.
He was on Undisputed today.
He said, yeah,
I miss his takes. But anyway, and
I seen it.
he made a great point when he said, dogged him all season, and now mentally he ain't where you need him to be.
He don't know. He was the sixth man of the year last year.
I don't understand two things. Just Frank Vogel and his rotations and how. Listen, I don't understand how Trez and then THT earlier in the season you say that that's your secret weapon and that they ain't getting no burn.
Man,
I just don't get it. And
Ben
honestly,
McLemore playing?
Honestly, he deserves all the criticism that he's getting.
Ben
I still
McLemore.
like Frank Vogel as a coach. I still don't, think that we should get rid of him or anything like that. But man, it's been bad. It's been bad. We got smoked in a game 5 in a 2-2 series. Here's the thing. In a 2-2 series, the team that wins game 5 wins 86% of the time. 86% of the time.
Unless you're playing LeBron James, guys. Here's the real deal, right? Andre Drummond.
Let's talk about LeBron.
Andre Drummond outplays Ayton last night, right? But then when we see LeBron has a turn-up gear that can only be turned up once, and that's it. Right? It's like in the Fast and the Furious, right?
That's
That's it. That Nas. That's it. You can only hit that Nas. And that's it.
Dre and Ayton, what Ayton does for the Suns and what Drummond does for the Lakers is two different things.
And the funny thing about it is,
So many things.
Ayton is killing them from the mid-range. We said that last show, right?
mid-range, he killing them he's averaging 82% from the, he ain't getting no post-ups, he getting lobs and putbacks.
That part too, right? Okay.
We missing Dwight Howard like a mother.
That part too, right? When we look at, what happened to the defense, bro? Like, I remember I was telling you last game, I said Miles Bridges. Remember I told you Miles Bridges? I'm like, Miles Bridges is my MVP because he's serving up LeBron. Giving up 60 pounds and serving this guy up defensively, right?
I mean, I don't.
And LeBron is.
They run in the zone, and whenever Bridges get beat, they put another guy.
Cause we can't shoot.
And Crowder,
They packing the post.
LeBron made a move, right? LeBron made a move that was NFT worthy last game when he was laughing and shit with 2 games ago, right? And Jay Crowder took it personally. He was like the last dance. He watched that shit play back on Instagram. And he was like, I took that personally. And he can't be that nigga. Remember, because I just played you last year with the Miami Heat. I know this, sir. Right? Last night, and from the highlights I saw and what I've been seeing, something we talked about this Lakers team, the continuity is not there. The same like last
Synergy
year.
ain't the same.
The synergy's not the same, right? I saw Andre Drummond fall and Braun look at his ass. Remember last year, like they was all, pick up your brother. Right now, it's like, man, I see Braun sometimes roll his eye when he throw that ball to Andre Drummond.
So Braun leaves the court with 5 minutes left.
But that's another. They were saying it was because he needed to go get the treatment started. You know what I'm saying, before the next game, because we know Anthony Davis from 63rd is not playing.
He from 63rd.
He from 63rd. Watch out, we spin it again. He's not playing next
looking at
game,
it.
bro. Because you think about, he may try, but remember, this is the same type of groin injury that LeBron had that kept him out for like 19, 20 games. You're not just gonna bounce back, right? I knew we were gonna use him as a decoy in Game 5 to warm up, but right, bro, here's the thing, right? These young cats in the NBA right now, bro, are not scared.
I haven't seen not. And maybe it'll happen in the next round. Maybe it'll happen in the next round, but in this round,
But for your first time,
I
you're supposed to
have
be
not
like, right?
seen not one.
Who will face the Suns who has more complete team? Because you gotta imagine their bench is deep.
Bro,
Remember, one of the things before we
they're
close this.
gonna beat the Nuggets,
Before
bro.
we close this
Whoever
subject
plays
out.
the Nuggets next is gonna beat the Nuggets.
Here's the thing. One of the things, the reason why people thought that the Lakers should want to draw the Suns was because of the inexperience. This is the reason why I say.
Where is the inexperience? You keep telling me the inexperience.
DeAndre-
Chris Paul, you have Chris
Yeah.
Paul.
Hold on.
Chris Paul and Jay Crowder.
You have Chris Paul and Jay Crowder.
But this is.
Jay Crowder.
Hold up. This is the thing. This is why Monty Williams and Chris Paul deserve so much credit.
Yes, MVP.
You're talking about, okay, you want to slip Jay Crowder in there? Fine. I mean, whatever deep playoff runs he had, whatever.
He was in the finals last year.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
But so you have a coach and 2 players.
Yeah.
That's it. The rest of them
But then you know
ain't
what?
been there. So hold on. What I'm saying is I'm giving a point
Yeah.
to I'm giving props to the Suns. What I'm saying is
That's why we did want to play them.
Exactly.
For the inexperienced.
Right? For the inexperienced.
But
Man,
this is the
from
thing.
game one. From game one, them boys ain't look like they ain't been there
This
before.
the thing, right? This
And
the
I
thing.
credit that to Monty Williams.
It's another thing with new niggas, bro. With new niggas, bro. Like when you watch the Memphis Grizzlies, right? I think it
And
was in
right,
game-
what has not been there before if you've been losing for 6 years?
Exactly. I think it was in game 2. The Memphis Grizzlies are playing against the Utah Jazz and they're getting blown out, but they're so young and naive. They don't have the mind frame to know they're getting blown out because they still stealing the ball and dunking it and talking shit. That's how these young cats is now, bro.
LeBron was checked out second quarter. All this.
You see, LeBron was gone. He was like, "Oh, this some fuck shit." LeBron was already out. He's like, "I'm going to Nobu." I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But them young cats, they coming in and they're like, "Yo, it ain't. They're not in awe,
So to close the Lakers subject out,
right?"
do the Lakers win Game 6 and force a Game 7? And if they do the Lakers win the series? Because the beauty about a 7-game series, the best team pretty much normally wins. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
We're at home.
Even
We're
in the
like-
games,
Game 7's in Phoenix.
even in the 2 games that we won, family,
Yeah,
Phoenix still looked better than us.
I'm gonna say this,
So
right?
does the Lakers win Game 6? Real
I
quick.
saw last night,
Real
AD
quick.
goes to somebody last night coming out of the huddle like, don't worry. He's going to play game 6. LeBron James has never never lost a first round series before. I mean, the sun shines on a dog's ass. Everything is supposed to happen, but I'm going to bet with LeBron James. This is a Lakers page. I'm going with the Lakers in 7.
Yeah.
I'm only going to say no because we just brought up the point that LeBron has never lost in the first round. I think tomorrow it happens. The reason being is that was all the Eastern Conference. This is the Western Conference. You don't have your duo on the court and healthy. I don't see how you can win against the Suns who are loaded and hot.
He's making a great point. Again, this is just the Lakers pod.
Like if Chris Paul's not the MVP, it's got to be Devin Booker.
Man,
One of those two, bro.
let me tell you something. Kyle Kuzma has no nuts. You got to go out there and play like you lost your damn ex to this man, bro. You got there playing like, bro, he's not from Flint, bro. He's not from Flint. He's from Saginaw. He's from Saginaw. He ain't from Flint, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can play LeBron at the 4 tomorrow, You have more athletic. You have more lean. You have more speed. You have everything that you need to beat the Suns and be more young and be able to stay on the court.
For Laker pride, do it for Kobe. Y'all better win Game 6. Game 7, I don't know. I ain't got no Lou Holtz speech for your ass for Game 7.
I'm gonna say this.
Space Jam 2 coming out next month.
I think we get him. I think we get him Game 6 in a close game, but we lose the series.
Yeah, I think I'm sorry.
Because I'm gonna tell you what I don't want. I don't want us to limp into a series with Denver or Portland.
We can beat
and get smoked by in 5.
Let me tell you something. Portland lost its heart last night. I know we're going to talk about that. Denver will win the series, but we can beat Denver, bro. We can beat Denver when we get there. It's just that's it. That's it. That's who's on the other end of that? Who's the Clippers and the Mavs? Who when they win, who do they play? Who's on?
He's not
Utah?
beating none of them teams.
Yeah.
Not beating none of those teams.
Check
bro.
this out. I put my bet on Milwaukee, so I don't give a fuck anyway. Let it ride.
You're not beating none of those teams. We haven't shown that we haven't shown all year. We haven't shown all year.
Oh man! But speaking of, he's talking about the Sixers. Speaking of the Sixers, what's the news of the day with Joel Embiid?
Lateral torn
Meniscus tear. Meniscus tear. Day to day. But this is the thing. They say Joel Embiid has a small meniscus tear. There's no such thing as a small meniscus tear, sir. It's either tore or it's not. You know what I'm saying, right?
My doctor was like, you can play. It's not going to worsen it, but.
Right?
It could get.
It could worse, right? So that's the predicament we're in right now. I think Philly still has enough to finish out the series, but do they have enough to continue in the playoffs without Embiid? I mean, I love the way that J. Cole is playing. J. Cole is the best. I mean, bro, how can you drop the #1 album and still come to the NBA playoffs and win?
You're stupid.
You know what I mean? That guy's amazing. Ben Simmons is another Devin Booker, man. I mean, the Jenners are a motherfucker. Anyways, bro, did you see how they went to? He took a 3. He was so scared of taking free throws the other night because they were fouling him. He took a 3 at the end of the game. It looked horrible. Right, this is the thing, bro. I mean, I can attest to this, bro. Ben Simmons has not grown since Mount Verde. He hasn't grown since he was here in Florida, since LSU. His rookie year was his best statistical season. He hasn't grown, and he looks so nonchalant about it, like he doesn't give a fuck about basketball. He's not trying to improve his game. I mean, can Philly really survive without Embiid, bro? Embiid was your MVP.
No, they can't. Philly will not survive without Embiid. And they got bigger issues because Embiid is out Game 5. So
I mean, because the Wizards don't have Bertrand, he's out.
fuck Bertrand.
Right. I mean, Russell Westbrook is gonna Russell Westbrook. He's gonna do what he does, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being
still got
said,
Philly closing them out tonight.
I think Philly's gonna close them out.
I
That's what I'm
think
saying. Philly has enough to close
That game
them out.
is actually on. Let's see. Let's check that score.
hold up. What's up with
we
the
got
Knicks?
a live score. Hold on.
What's up with the Knicks in Atlanta?
Hold on. Let's check the live scores real quick.
Did they close out? Because
It's
that was
9
going
o'clock.
on.
Both of those games came on respectively.
Already, the Hawks should already be. We should know about that series. That was on when we first came in. Did Trey do what he do?
So we got Philly up 94-87, 2 minutes left in the third. We got the Hawks up 52-47 at halftime. I got the Hawks closing the Knicks out tonight, and I got Philly closing.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And I got Utah closing out Memphis tonight.
I agree with that.
And I got the Clippers. I don't think Dallas is going to win another game.
I think so too. I think it's over, man.
I wanted to talk about some of the highlights.
Luka with the neck strain.
Fuck them niggas.
I said, but Luka with the neck strain, and then they just once you figure it out, you figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Listen, they're not going to win another game.
What's up with Kristaps, man?
They're not going to win another game. Can't stay healthy. Kristaps, Kemba Walker, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, they are guys that are now, when you mention them, you have to start the sentence with when healthy.
So when you talk about Kemba,
I'm going to keep it real.
Boston's going to blow it up, bro.
I'm going to just keep it real.
I would say the same thing about Chris Paul.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
Here's the funny thing about Chris Paul. Here's the funny thing about Here's the funny.
Come on, I can keep going.
Here's the funny.
See what I'm saying?
Here's the
NBA is going soft.
It is. Here's the funny thing about Chris Paul though.
It's only playoffs.
In the last 2 seasons he's played, the most games he's played in years.
It's only the playoffs.
Because he changed his diet. You know, so this is what I want to.
I don't know what voodoo he did in New Orleans because the voodoo worked for the voodoo worked for Drew Brees. Got Drew Brees the title. It didn't work for Chris Paul because now every time he gets to the playoffs, bro, that's the only time, and he gets the weirdest ass injuries, bro. He's like pencil fighting in the hallway before the game and pre-warm-ups, breaks his finger. Right? It's just some crazy every time he gets to the playoffs, right? Because we agree that Houston Rockets team, bro, should have went to the finals. Remember they're playing against the Warriors, right? And he gets hurt. Right? The game before the
They still was up
game,
3-2.
right?
They missed 25 threes in a row.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if he gets past the Lakers, bro, he's hurt.
Yeah, I mean that's the
He's
thing.
hurt.
So what I wanted to highlight some
We ain't
things.
got no point guard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With us, because we ain't got no point guard. We ain't got no, and I don't know what the hell. Dennis Schroeder must be like having PTSD from practice last year in Oklahoma. When Chris Paul used to serve his ass.
Yo, let's talk about something more important.
There's some more.
What Dame Lillard did last night.
Wow. Free Dame Lillard.
Yeah,
you gotta
two
have that. One of them gotta
overtimes.
go. Yeah.
2 overtimes. I think the supporting cast went like
It's 3, right?
1 for 12 in
Robert
both
Covington
overtimes.
missed a dunk.
They lost by 7 in double overtime.
Robert Covington missed a dunk.
Crazy game, right? Crazy shooting.
Man.
Do you think Portland can bounce back, or do you think that the Nuggets close them out? I think they got to go back to Portland to close them out, right?
I think so. I don't know, man. Probably go 7. The Nuggets to take it. It's kind of like one of those things.
It's
where
another great series by these two teams. Remember
is.
2019? They had a triple overtime game in 19, right?
Yeah.
Playoff Murray.
If Jamal Murray's there, I don't think it goes
Playoff
like
Murray.
It's not going like how it is right now. I woke
Shout
up
out
again.
to the supporting cast of Denver. That's just a good team.
I've been saying it, MPJ.
That's just a great team.
That's a great team. And then, yeah.
Deep team. Deep
Bro,
team.
the play of the game, right, is when Dame comes down with in the last overtime, 3 minutes left, he goes to shoot the 3 and finally misses, and Austin Rivers throws up the
Prayers.
God, because
Yeah.
he's getting torched, bro. It's like I woke up again to the highlights and I see this guy every step. I mean, like, bro, it's kind of like, bro, does he have the cheat codes in? Because exactly, bro. They were rotating on him, bro, and they couldn't. Nobody. He was torching everybody. Yeah,
He's hurt.
he hurt again this year.
Yeah, Will
He was out
Barton's
last
hurt.
year, right? He was out. Barton was out last
Barton's
year. They were rotating. I see Michael Porter Jr.
No, Harris went to Orlando in that trade.
Yeah, because Hampton. We got RJ Hampton. We got RJ Hampton from them Orlando. I mean, they were rotating players on him, man, and he was just, bro, I've never seen anything like it. He was just cooking. I mean, not even like Steph Curry-esque. It was even more special than Steph Curry-esque because it was like you just seen him step back, bro. He was just killing him with the step back. And then when your defender is like, God, let this nigga mess. Let this guy. You already know what it is because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was killing it, man. It was just, you know what I mean? That was very special. But again, like that, bro, it's kind of like the NFL. Like, you know, when a team wins on a Hail Mary one game, they come back the next game and they just get blown out. It's like you pooted all your magic out, bro. That's it. You blew your load. It's out. It's gone.
Yeah.
Can't bring that bitch back. It's gone. That was it, bro. That's the fighting. And the way that Dame looked after the game, just defeated, right? Exhausted and just disappointed. You already know what it is, bro. It's like, that's it, bro. It's like, what the fuck do I got to do? What do I got to do? I just put on this type of Reggie Miller at the against the Knicks type performance to wheel us to a victory, and you guys can't even. You miss a dunk. You miss a dunk. You step out of bounds. It's like what more can I say? I think it's the Denver Nuggets will go on to face the Phoenix Suns, and we'll see Utah versus the Clippers.
What do you guys think about that Brooklyn Bucks series? I got the Bucks winning.
I got the Bucks.
Got the Bucks
I
winning.
got the Bucks
6.
all day. I got the Bucks all day. I got the Bucks all day. It's a different series, man. You
I
got
the
Drew
Bucks
Holiday.
winning in 6.
You got Drew Holiday, boy. You got Giannis, boy. You got Chris Middleton. You got a big man in Robin Lopez. Oh man. Yeah, one of them gonna get fricasseed, but the other two, it's a problem.
And it doesn't matter. The reason why I say the Nets gonna win it in 7, if I gotta watch the first 3 games. I can't really give a prediction because I haven't seen the Nets instead of besides this last series against the Celtics stay on the court consistently for like they had 12 games with Joe Harris in the starting lineup, and you have Blake Griffin starting at center, I think.
But they didn't even play DeAndre Jordan no more. See, now I think it'd have been a very interesting series if your boy
But he's hurt.
is. I think they were going. They just didn't want to cut his ass because they didn't want no other team to get him. If Jaylen Brown was playing for Boston, it'd have been in Williams. It'd have been a different series. I mean, like it was a cakewalk, bro. When you got Jason Williams shooting shots from the loo,
I think that.
you know what I'm saying?
I think that
This is gonna be a test.
Portland and Boston might make a trade.
You think so? Because look, Giannis,
They needs a defensive guard to go next to him, and CJ McCollum is not it.
Marcus Smart out of there.
What Boston needs is a guy who can stay healthy,
Mhm.
beside Tatum, beside Kemba, who can play the ball at times because Kemba's gonna get hurt, right? They need a veteran. They need a veteran presence who can stay healthy, and CJ's cheaper than most people.
I think Marcus Smart is out of there. Though. He's out of there. He's gonna get traded. Marcus Smart is in the last. Well, you know, Brad Stevens is going up top.
So yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. So the big news today was Danny Ainge retires, Brad Stevens moves to the front office. Apparently, he was burnt out with coaching. He was looking to move on from coaching. I'm a Laker fan. Fuck the Celtics. But I want to talk about this because Celtics has been to the last 3 out of 4 Eastern Conference Finals. I think we can fairly say that they have digressed.
They've underachieved, bro. I mean,
I'll say digressed.
I can't say digress.
I'll say digress. I can't say underachieved.
I can say underachieved because they get injured all the time.
there's a thing that you can't plan for, right?
Digress because they probably look at the squad. They when healthy.
Mhm.
Jaylen Brown,
Look at the squad 3 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. When you,
Much better squad.
Kyrie.
that's what I'm
Much
saying.
better
When you
squad.
got Kyrie didn't want to be there. From the
Bro, when
beginning.
Kyrie got hurt, they was 34-10.
But then-
You
yeah.
guys were 34-10 when Kyrie got hurt. Let's not act like Kyrie did not come over there and wasn't with the MVP candidate early on.
You can't.
Care is what happened after that. It wasn't only
So,
his play.
all right,
It
so
was not-
then look what happens after. You go
can't
get a
plan
Kemba
for-
Walker. You go get a, you know what I'm saying?
You can't plan for Gordon
All-
Hayward to get hurt in the first quarter of the first game, bro.
No, you can't. All I'm saying is, even last year, you guys had, what was it, some crazy stat, like 4 players averaging 20?
No,
It was 3? Because I think Jalen was averaging like 19
No, he
off the
was-
bench.
he was, yeah, exactly. He was starting sometimes off the
Yeah.
bench, averaging
But like,
20.
yeah, he was averaging 19, but then Tatum was averaging 20 plus, Kemba was averaging 20 plus, and Gordon Hayward was averaging like right at 20. Then you come into this year, no Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, but that's
Some other pieces are lost as well.
they lost all off of Kyrie Irving, bro. That's like a
Some
domino
other
effect,
pieces
right?
are lost as
You
well.
lose Horford. You lose Gordon Hayward.
Horford, you lose.
You lose Hayward for
I didn't
nothing.
losing Horford. The reason why, because a lot of money was spent there, and Philly wanted to dive into that, and I was like, look, Horford's getting old, and I knew when he went to Philly, what did it happen? His play went down, and I said that it was going to do it. Well, and then Kyrie wasn't cohesive with Brad Stevens. But I don't know what happened in that locker room.
That's the thing.
It happened, all right? And whatever happened. I don't know what it was. And if I did know, I would speak on it, right?
Right.
But something happened. It blew up. Marcus Smart can't even get along with Kyrie Irving. They can't even
No.
look each other on the eye and court.
They're not even-
That
they're
can't
not
happen.
Oh.
Starting 2 guard who's always gonna steal the ball from motherfucker. Gotta know when the point guard. You know, you gotta those point guards, those scoring guards gotta know everything that the point. You gotta know what your teammates thinking. When you have that strife in that room, you can't do that. But Kemba has, when healthy, bro, and I guess we have to say that. When you say this, when you say Kemba Walker, you gotta say that. But when he has been healthy, he has been a great leader. He has been a veteran presence. He has been passing the ball, which was one thing that Kyrie didn't do later in his career at Boston. That's just 81%. Because Tatum, he's taking the spot as a facilitator when Kemba is out. And I love it to see Tatum. And Tatum's blocks has been, I think we talking too much about Boston problems and not seeing what a potential.
So that's what I was getting ready to say. I think one of the things that Boston has now that they didn't have in the last few years is you were building around potential. Well, baby, there's a motherfucker that has arrived today.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this a couple years ago, and I love Jaylen Brown. This has nothing to do against Jaylen Brown. But I know that when you have two young stars growing together, and they essentially kind of do play the same, like Russ and KD didn't play the same. So that's why you can grow them together and build around. At this point, Jason Tatum is who you build around. So instead of what Boston has been doing the last couple years, which is building around the potential, okay, I'm going to trade IT for Kyrie. Okay, Kyrie's gone and we're going to get Kemba. And it's all for the young guys. No. You have a clear-cut understanding. And one of the things that Doc came in and did this year with Philly, hey, Embiid's the guy.
Is that it?
He's the guy. You can't be having this, I average 22, you average 23. It has to be a clear separation.
Because when you do that, you can have all that opens up.
It has to be a clear separation. I got to average 25, 21. Now I know who to build around. So what I'm interested in with Brad Stevens and Boston moving forward is it's clear that you need to build around Tatum. I'm interested to see the moves and the pieces that they get to now not fit Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart and Kemba, to fit around Jason.
Yeah, Kemba might go.
Jason is now, that's what it is. It's Jay. Why? Okay.
Marcus Smart can't go.
No, he can't. He can't. That's the heart and soul.
Exactly.
Here he goes.
Exactly. That's why I said
it goes back, and I didn't say this earlier, but I'm going to talk about Ben real quick. Why do you think Ben is a Defensive Player of the Year finalist this year? Because Doc came in and clearly established what that role is. Listen, no more of this building around you two and we're going to put pieces around. No, he's the guy.
Any more questions?
And what they got him? Number 1 seed, Joel Embiid MVP if he don't miss 20 games. Hey, listen, no more of this Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, let's build around. No, he's the guy. He dropped 50 in the playoffs. He dropped 40 the next game. He's the guy on giving Kevin Durant hell. Don't nobody want to talk about that because they lost in 5. Gave him hell.
He's 6'11",
so
bro.
if he gave him hell, what the fuck you think Giannis going to do?
Run Hill, and he's only going to get bigger.
He's 6'11".
So that's who you build around.
He's only going to shoot better.
That's who you build around.
Of course.
That's who you build around. So before we close this segment out, anything else we want to talk about?
Hey, man, I just hope Steph
Basketball
Curry
wise.
wins MVP because I still got money on that in Vegas.
Steph Curry ain't went on there.
Hey, man, don't wish me no bad luck, bro. Hey, Bucks
He
go
nice, but
all
he's
the
not
way
winning
because
MVP.
I got money on that as well. I will not distribute my other bets
Bucks
because
will
I
win the
lost them
championship
shit.
this year, yes.
Hey, shout out to Coach K. He decided that he's going to go ahead and retire after the
Coach K.
2021-2022 season. College basketball is changing anyway, guys. Motherfucker going pro, getting a bag. So, but we appreciate Coach K because he did Coach Tatum. I am a Kentucky fan. I roll with the other coach, my guy. So anyways, besides that, everything is everything.
Well, listen, man, that's our Fans Know the Game 2 segment.
Small break.
We're going to take a little quick light break before we bring our brother Amp the Truth in this mother lover.
Hey.
Sorry about the live. I had to cut it off, but we'll figure that out when we bring my brother on. We're going to take a quick break real quick. We'll be back in 5 with the boy Amp the Truth in this thing.
Hey, man, Fans of the Game 2, Instagram coming. My bad, bro.
You know it.
Ow.